1 in 18,000 people are living in the UK with Williams syndrome, and only 1 in 30 doctors have actually met a person with Williams syndrome. So Katie, tell me, why did you want to do this interview today?
Well, I wanted to do this interview to raise awareness, because it's the awareness weekend of Williams syndrome this weekend coming, and I wanted more people to understand what it's like for someone to have it and how they should react around the person with it.
Okay. Do you want to tell us what it's like to have Williams syndrome?
Well, sometimes it's quite tricky, but I don't mind the most of the time. I think the thing that is hard is working sometimes, because if I have to do something that's a bit trickier than other people find, I find it quite annoying. And I have help in school, but it is useful, and I'm not really sure people understand why I need help or why I struggle with certain things.
What sort of things do you find difficult to do?
I definitely struggle with coordination. That's the main thing I struggle with. So I find it hard. Sometimes I forget my sense of direction.
Yeah.
Or drawing shapes is a hard thing because I'm doing symmetry at the moment.
Okay. And does it make you feel, do you have aches and pains if you have Williams syndrome?
Well, not really, but sometimes, because I have, hypermobile joints, which means my joints are not as strong, because yours are everyone else is a bit more stronger than mine.
Yeah.
And it causes me to have quite a lot of general pain.
Right, okay.
And I struggle with that quite a lot, yeah.
Okay. And what do you do to try and overcome the aches and pains that you have?
Well,
do you have any sort of therapy?
I have physiotherapy for my joint pains, and I find it really useful because sometimes it makes me very anxious and I get quite bad anxiety about my pain.
Okay.
Because I used to have problems when I was younger with my knees, so it really helps to strengthen them to make me walk a bit better and have better posture.
Okay. So Katie, is there anything in particular that makes you anxious?
Well, I have really sensitive ears, and that means I can hear lots of different noises at once, and if there's a really loud noise, it really affects my ears.
Okay. And is there anything that you can do to overcome that?
Well, trying to, I don't really know, but I just try and forget about it, and I don't get anxious beforehand. If it's something randomly comes past me, I'll just learn how to deal with it.
Okay. What about fire alarms in school?
I'm okay with that now, because I'm used to hearing bells all the time for going into lessons, so I'm used to it if it happens.
Okay.
Did it used to be harder?
Yes, I used to have to go outside when I used to test them in school because my ears, I used to get upset when there was really loud noises around me. But as I got older, I'm better with loud noises.
Is there anything in particular that you're frightened of?
My knees are really weak, so I'm afraid I don't really want to say what happened because it makes me really anxious, but my knees sort of slip in, slip out sometimes. That makes me very anxious, so I have to try and overcome my fears of it, but at the moment it's fine, so I need to think positive.
Well done. And why do you think it's important that people know if a person has Williams syndrome or not?
Well, I think it's important because they can and there's this difference between someone that does, someone that doesn't, because facial features and height sometimes, it just depends.
And do you think it's important that they know that someone's got Williams syndrome so that they can be a little bit more sympathetic and understanding?
Yeah, because sometimes people make fun of me because I'm classed as different, which is kind of annoying. But I just have to get on with every day as it comes. Yeah. And I just take every day as it comes, really.
And what do you think are the positive things about having Williams syndrome?
I think it makes me like quite a happy person.
Yeah.
I'm very chatty and I like to make other people laugh.
Yeah. Anything else?
It makes me like unique, so I'm like different to everybody else, but I don't mind that at all.
And do you think it makes you quite friendly?
Yes, it's like part of the genetics. And also another part of my genetics is that I'm really good with music, like I can remember lyrics and understand different types of music and emotions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm generally a very emotional person.
Okay. Do you know anyone else who's got Williams syndrome?
Well, I've only met one person called Jess who went to the same comprehensive as me before I came, but I didn't really chat to her.
Okay. She older than you?
Yeah, she's older than me.
Okay. Do you know what Williams syndrome is?
I know it's a genetic disorder, and it's something to do with a chromosome, like part of the chromosome's lost, but I'm not sure how much percent is lost.
Okay. And do you know what, having lost that part of the chromosome, is on number 7, in fact. Do you know what effect that has on your body?
Not 100%. No.
Okay. Katie, what are your hopes and dreams for the future?
Oh, that's an interesting question. I hope that I'm a lot more stronger and that I am more confident walking around in public, and hopefully, what else do I want to do? I want to be a mum when I'm older.
Okay.
And I would like to get married.
Wow.
I'd also like, for a job, I like to work as a play therapist in a hospital.
Okay. Have you spent any time in hospital?
Yes, I recently had a back operation for scoliosis.
Oh, right, okay. And has that made your back much better having the operation done?
Yes, and it's made me generally more confident, like my whole body has changed, but it's made me a lot more confident.
Brilliant. That's good.
Do you want to say anything else? Have you got any messages for anybody about having Williams syndrome?
I think everyone just needs to know that, like, we're not, like, bad people. We're just normal people, but we just have something different. And I want people to know that, like, they can be themselves even if they have something different. And they can't do anything that other people can. Like, we're all normal people.
That's gorgeous. Should we do that?
Yeah.